Alright, here's how I develop a character. Well, actually, first, let me show you the way that people are told to create a character. You give them a name, let's say Kelly Byron, why not? You decide some crucial details about them. They are aged 32, weight, let's say 50 kilograms. Let's say they are Australian, why not? Occupation, maybe dentist. Favorite food, pasta. Favorite color, orange. And eventually you have, married. Eventually you have some identifying details about the person. Now I'm going to show you another way of doing it. Let's get all that off the screen for a second, or at least out of the way. Kelly got out of her beat up old Mazda and slammed the door hard enough to rattle the junk on the back seat. She looked around, but the street wasn't as crowded. But the Brunswick street wasn't as crowded as usual. Just a lone old woman walking one of those stupid little dogs that rich people have, the kind that fit in a handbag. Now on map. She marched across the street, heels clicking, and stabbed the buzzer next to the apartment door. Okay, sorry. I kind of forgot you were there for a minute. Okay, let's compare. Let me give her a line of dialogue as well. I know yous are in there, she bellowed. Okay, so now we know, I was just making that up as I went along, but we know a few things about Kelly, right? So we get her name, Kelly. We know she drives a beat up old Mazda. We know she doesn't clean it up very often. We know that she comes to this street in Brunswick quite often because it's not as crowded as usual, so she's familiar with the place. That tells us something about where she's from. And when she's looking at the old woman, and she mentions that it's one of those stupid little dogs that rich people have. So Kelly herself isn't rich or doesn't see herself that way, and she's kind of contemptuous of the upper classes. But she's also determined. She's a person who's angry and determined to accomplish something because she doesn't just cross the street, she marches across the street. She's wearing heels. That's an outfit choice. She stabs the buzzer. She doesn't just push it. And then she yells and she uses the word use, which Microsoft Word doesn't like. So compare that character with the character I started with. Kelly Byron, age 32, weight 50 kilograms, Australian, dentist, favorite food pasta, favorite color orange, married. So you see how you can spend ages just coming up with identifying details for a character, but it's never going to be very interesting. You're much, much better off just writing a scene and letting the character show you who they are in the scene that you're writing. Or if that seems a bit pretentious for you, think of it another way. You're better off writing the best scene you can and getting the character to do as many interesting things as you can think of, and then that becomes who they are. That's much, much more natural, and it's going to create a better experience for the reader. I'm Jack Heath, author of Kill Your Brother, and here it is, and various other books. Thanks for watching this video. See you next time.